Hello, is anyone here?
Asked a little girl walking into a big empty house.
Hello?
She said again, but no one answered.
Well, it looks like I'm all alone,
Murmured Sue.
What are you doing here?
Said Olivia, her big sister. Wait up, Leah said, the second oldest out of the three.
What is this place?
Asked Olivia. None of them answered. When they heard a quiet creak from upstairs, they bolted up the stairs to see what it was.
Is anyone in here?
Asked Sue. Sue was the chatty one out of the three. Leah was the shy one, and Olivia was the adventure one. She was up to basically anything. Being the fun one, Olivia was the first one to walk into the room. No one answered, but they saw a door leading to a wooded area full with big green trees. It was magical. Sue dashed for the door and quickly went through it. Then Olivia, then Leah, with a scared look on her face. She was most likely the last to do anything. As Sue was skipping around with a joyful look on her face, the door slammed shut. Ah!
Help us!
Help us! Please help! Screamed Leah as she banged on the door with all her might. Let us in!
What are we going to do now?
Asked Olivia after catching her breath. Why are you asking me? Asked Leah. Liv and Leah were best friends, and sometimes they fought over the stupidest things, but they always came back to being the best of friends.
Leah?
Yeah?
What are we going to do?
I don't know,
I'm going to look for a place to stay.
said Sue. I will come with, said Leah.
Me too! Wait up!
Said Olivia. As the girls searched for a building they found a mysterious teenage girl sitting on a rock.
Hello?
Asked Olivia. Crack. The girl's head whipped around so fast you could hear it crack in the silence of the woods.
Who are you?
Asked the girl.
We got trapped outside of that door that leads into the big house.
Said Sue.
Me too. I've been here for about a month.
A month? We're never going to get out of here, said Leah, starting to cry.
No one came to help me. I've been banging on the door for hours and hours a day,
said the girl sadly. When she turned completely around, you could tell that she had been knocking for so long because where the skin on her knuckles were, there was only red blood. Oh my gosh, said Leah, gasping.
Are you okay?
Asked Olivia.
I'm fine. I just want to go home.
As they walked through the overgrown brush, they spotted a faint little building in the distance.
Hey, look! A house!
Yelled Sue as she ran towards it. As they entered the little shack, they saw a few metal-framed beds with scratchy sheets and pillowcases laying on the beds, as if someone was going to climb in and sleep. Look, food, said Leah.
Don't eat that!
Shouted Olivia as she snatched it from her hands.
That could be old, and if not, I want some too.
As they continued to look around, they saw a door leading into a bathroom where there was towels laying on the ground. Out in another room, there was stairs leading to an upstairs. As the girls all trailed up the stairs, it just led to another room with a few beds. 5 to be exact.
I miss Cody,
said Olivia, going over to hug Leah. The girls had an unbreakable bond. Right as Olivia hugs Leah, Leah sees a tiny door but doesn't say anything. When the girls are done crying over the boys, they check the clock on the table downstairs, which is surrounded with 5 little chairs. The clock reads 8:37 p.m. The girls go upstairs to find a little heater in the corner. They switch it on, turn off the lights, and go to bed.
Ah!
An ear-breaking scream breaks the silence. What was that? Said Leah with a terrifying look on her face.
I don't know,
said Sue with tears running down her face. She was clearly so scared by the scream.
Let's go,
said Olivia, jumping out of the bed and putting her shoes on. The only sound in the house was the creaking of the wood on the floor. Running out of the house, they see the girl that they met yesterday sitting on the bare ground. There's a door laying on the ground, but with further inspection, they discover that the door leads to a passageway. The passageway is the same one that Leah saw yesterday outside of the window upstairs.
I think I found the way back. And by the way, I'm Allie,
said Allie. All the girls rushed up to the door without saying another word about Allie or that she had just told them her name, but no one cared. As they reach the end of the tunnel, they see a light.
We're back,
said Sue. All the girls jumped up and down when they heard a noise. A voice.
Hello?
Who's there? Said Leah.
Leah? Olivia?
Maddie, yelled Leah and Olivia at the same time.
Where are you guys at?
Asked Maddie. Leah is Leah and Olivia's best friend, besides each other.
Back here!
Replied Olivia.
Where were you guys?
Asked Maddie as she entered the room. We were stuck behind that door back there, said Leah as she pointed in the direction of the door.
You guys were gone a whole day. Your parents are looking for you,
said Maddie, coughing because she had been screaming their name. We know, this is Allie. We met her on our way when we were finding a shelter, said Leah.
Hi, Allie,
said Maddie, quickly looking at Allie, then going back to talking about Leah and Olivia.
You guys need to come quick,
said Maddie.
Your parents are thinking about calling the cops.
Okay, let's go, said Leah.
I'm so glad we're okay,
said Olivia.
Can I come with you guys?
Said Allie as if she was being excluded from the group.
Of course,
said Maddie, friendly. When the girls got home, they told their parents what had all happened with the door and the magical forest. Their parents were just glad that they were home and safe. As for Allie, she stayed with Leah and all four of them became best friends. They never really found her parents, but she was happy with just being part of the family until they found her parents. We have breaking news. A 15-year-old girl was reported missing by her two parents about 2 months ago. Melissa and Mike Roberts were terrified over the disappearance of their daughter, Allie. One night when she went over to her friend's house, she never came back. That was the last time anyone had heard from her. They say that for the last 2 months they have been hoping and praying that one day their daughter might return. The family's prayers have been answered when they got a call at 11:30 p.m. last night about their daughter. An anonymous tip was given to the police and family last night, said the chief of police. The person would like to remain anonymous, but is glad to help. Allie is safe and happy to be back with her family after a long wait.